Hi, I'm Ray. Welcome to Wine Tap Tips. Today we're going to talk about tasting orders. So you're wondering, why do I have olive oil, red wine vinegar, and a salad dressing craft in front of me? Well, that's because a lot of times I describe that as a visual description for tasting order or weight on your palate. Think of these different wines on your palate as having a density or different density mouthfeel, just like the olive oil and the red wine vinegar have a different density, and one floats on the top and one floats on the bottom. Now, even though that these all weigh the same, they don't all taste the same when it comes to mouthfeel. So that's why you want to do a certain order when you're doing a tasting. So imagine having friends over. Like I said, this is all about having fun. So we may want to have 6, 7 friends over. Everybody brings 1, 2 bottles of wine. Now you're looking at 6 bottles of wine. And how would we put these all in order as far as a proper tasting order? Or you're having friends over for a dinner party and you have 4 bottles of wine with various courses, and you want to know which wine to begin with and which one to end with. Well, I always tell people you start with the lightest, driest, and you work your way up to heavier, and you end with the sweetest. And within the sweetest, you go the lightest to the heaviest, sweetest. So that's the basic generality of it. And why? Well, for example, if you were to put your Riesling right here before your Pinot Noir, your Riesling would make the Pinot Noir seem unusually dry. Or if you did your Pinot Noir after your Cabernet Franc, your Pinot Noir would seem unusually light. A lot of people have come up to me before and said, oh, let me try the Cabernet. They try the Cabernet. And then they say, well, I like that Cabernet, but I also want to try the Pinot Noir. And then they go, that Pinot Noir is too light. And I go, well, that's because you tried it in reverse order. Is where we have fun, because like I said, this is about having fun, and I highly encourage you to try these kind of things on your own. So this is how things can affect whether you like or dislike a wine very much. Now, within certain wines, you don't necessarily always have a general rule. So for example, even though on this example I put the Cabernet Franc before the Cabernet Sauvignon, there are Cabernet Francs that weigh more than Cabernet Sauvignon, but for visual, but that's individuality. Now, you're saying, well, how does this affect me? Well, it does affect you, because if you really want to have a lot of fun, or you really want to impress your guests and you want them to enjoy the wines and see that you really have this paired correctly, you want to pay attention to these kind of things. And when you're out looking for wines to buy for yourself, for example, you may find that there's a wine that you absolutely love, but if you had it after the wrong wine or before the wrong wine, you may miss out on something that you truly like. And little things can affect these kind of things for whether or not you like or dislike another wine. So in summary, tasting order does make a difference. And if you have any kind of questions or comments, please feel free to reach out to us at Wild Wine Life on Facebook or on YouTube. We look forward to answering any questions that you might have, and we look forward to any of the comments you might have, because we're always looking to improve. Thank you for joining us this week. We really hope that you've had fun, because like I said, this is all about having fun and learning something new. If you do have any questions or comments, please feel free to write us at Wild Wine Life on Facebook or on YouTube. We look forward to hearing and answering any questions or comments that you might have. We try to answer them as quickly as possible. And once again, thank you for joining us. And until next time, we hope that you enjoy and live the wild wine life, and cheers.